Good morning, everybody. It's April 5th, I believe, of 2025. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a little change in direction here. We're not working with cat shit right now. I'm standing in front of my little, I think it's a 1941 International Cub. Bought this a couple years ago and did a little investigation on it. Determined that the actual engine is a total write-off. So it was kind of end of that there restoration or get it running project right there until I found some parts. Well, the other day, well, 3 days ago, just down the road here, I found some parts. And the guy's going to deliver them here in a couple of 3 days, so I figured I better get ready. What he's going to bring is the whole complete engine, right from the fan right to the end of the clutch. Actually, we're going to get that torque tube as well. Don't really need the torque tube. I'm going to split it right here, replace the engine, put the front wheels back underneath it. Bob's your uncle. But, so we got to get ready for that thing to show up. I got the torque tube blocked up, as you can see. I'm just going to work at getting this engine pulled away from here. So the first thing we're going to do is drain the oil. Okay, let's see what we got in here. I don't think too much of anything, really. Yeah, basically nothing. I guess I must have drained it earlier, but it doesn't hurt to get rid of that too, because this is just going to go into the scrap anyway. We'll take this little water jacket off. The hose goes clean through the front plate of the engine and connects to this front bolster here, which is actually the radiator, the bottom of the radiator tank. Right full of rust, or half full anyway. Not surprising. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think this is the radiator drain here, or not the radiator drain, the oil filter drain. We might as well take it off. Full of some schmoo. Next, we'll just go ahead and take these. There's only 4 bolts on the front bolster to hold it to the block, and then this whole bolster and radiator is going to move forward. Hopefully I can balance it. Okay, I already seen that it shifted that way, so it's fully on my blocking there. I wonder if this will, oh yeah, she'll come away from there. I think the Clark is going to get involved. I'm thinking so. I was hoping this fan would stay with the engine, but it's better we take it off anyway, because only eventually we're going to bend it or run it through the radiator. Get this out of here without cutting my hands open or anything. Alright, getting close. There we go. Okay, I got all the bell housing bolts removed. These two are just loosened off, and we got a gap starting there, so we'll have to get the Clark in and just pick up some weight off of that engine, and then hopefully this will just slide ahead. Okay, that's out of there, that little engine. Clutch and everything seems to be in really good shape, so I don't know why this clutch lever is not functioning. So we'll have to take a look a little deeper. But this is looking excellent. Good shape. Good morning, YouTube. This is April the 7th of 2025. It's a good morning, not because it's sunny anymore. It's back to being cloudy, possibly rain. In fact, it just stopped to drizzle. But lo and behold, it's a good morning because the Cub parts are here. Basically, pretty much a whole tractor. And what we got to do is remove the engine off this here tractor, and I'm going to put it on the one that we're working with. So this is pretty awesome. Pretty easy to dismantle these little tractors. All I got to do is remove the steering wheel pedestal, remove the steering rod out of the front bolster. That takes care of that. A couple of wirings, Mickey Mouse electrical wirings, that white and yellow, well, just cut that off. I have a throttle control rod here to just remove. And I believe, yeah, well, for now, that's about all I got to remove, because what I'm going to do is split the engine off the torque tube right here, pick up the engine and the front bolster and bolt the engine to my tractor, and then remove this bolster and put the original radiator and bolster in place. Nothing wrong with this bolster, except I've never really realized it before, but this is made in such a way as it's a low rider. Like, this thing rides really like a go-kart. I'd like to see it in action. It's I got all the pieces to make it, so you never know. I might play with it and just have something totally unique, because I've never seen one before, and I think they're pretty rare. But anyway, I'm going to get on it and remove that few pieces, and then we'll get her lifted up with the old Clark here. Okay, I got a bunch of pieces stripped off it there, and I think we can split that. I'm going to try to pick up the engine and the bolster and leave the torque tube behind. We'll have to get another strap around here. Okay, that's free and clear of the torque tube, but I think our clutch is not as good a shape as the other one, so we're going to zip this off all the way around and put the other clutch on because it's shiny. Flywheel, well, it's a little rustier, but might be able to just clean that up. But anyway, we're going to get her mounted in there, move it over, re-sling it. And once I get the engine bolted into the torque tube, I'm just going to let it hang and then remove this front bolster. Always got to be one problem bolt. Of course, this one was rounded off. From a mechanic. Rounded off from somebody else, not me. I don't know how. We're getting it though. Okay, after getting the right tool for the job, things went a lot easier. So we got I believe we're going to have all the nuts out. Or bolts, pardon me. There we go. Okay, that's all the bolts out. Yeah, and this is, the disc is, the clutch is in really good shape, but it's so rusted, so we'll have to polish up that face there, and we'll put the other one in because it's shiny. It's not rusty like this. So much for that. All right, now we can maybe move it over there in place and work at it in front of the other tractor. Well, look at that, full of water. Oh, and full of oil. Oh, more water. It's about time we're taking this apart because it is free. I can roll it, but it won't be free for very long at this rate. Better get my catch pan. I wasn't expecting it to come out of the crankshaft, but that's what it's doing. One flywheel. We better drain the rest of it before we move it. There's the rest of the water. Quite a bit of water in there, but quite a bit of oil. We'll just let it drain for a few minutes. We'll just go over here and take a quick look at our, this is out of the parts tractor, this flywheel and wear plate and clutch assembly, totally rusted. And this one is out of the restoring tractor. Really good shape, so we're just going to put that in place. It looks like it's going to start raining on me and my roof is leaking, so we're just going to go take a break. We'll be back when it quits raining. Well, as I was having my coffee looking through the window at this thing in the middle of the yard, I've changed the plan somewhat. So what I'm going to do is just rest the belly pan on that block there, take this whole front end bolster off right here, re-sling the little engine here and here. Then I'm going to put the better flywheel on in this position, and then we'll move it around and get the clutch on and put it into the tractor. So we're going to take this here front section off next. Okay, I just got one more bolt on the far side, so I'll just put some tension on the slings here, loosen it off, and this should fall forward. Okay, and just like that, the bolster is off the front, so we'll just pick up that engine and move it right out of there. Okay, just got that out of there in time, and now it's going to start raining again. I just want to maybe get this flywheel in place. Oh, that's going in there way nicer than what I thought. Just got the one big dowel pin and 4 bolts. These are fine threaded with a 9/16 head on them. So we'll just get a wrench here and snug them up. That's not torqued or anything. I'll have to kind of look what kind of torque that is and go around with the wrench, torque wrench. But as you can see, the flywheel's on. That engine's turned around nicely. And it started to rain again. So I think I'm going to leave you hanging right here until it stops raining again. And I think it'll actually wrap up the end of this here section of the video. We're almost ready to start stuffing this into the other tractor. But yeah, if you like to watch these here old restoration projects of mine, please like and subscribe, keep following along, and above all, make all kinds of comments. I love the comments. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll have this thing running in a day or two. Bye for now.